everyone.
You can't
Hi, live.
you can't parry Donkey Kong with the bongo drum. So therefore, if you bongo drum the Diddy Kong parry, then you can't parry.
What about the Diddle Kong?
It did
No.
a little.
That's Cranky Kong.
I parried
Yeah.
Diddle Kong.
We're pretty sure that that Cranky Kong was in fact the original Donkey Kong, though.
From like the Mario one, jumping barrel.
The one where it's like kidnapping Daisy, or not Daisy.
I mean, it was some redheaded person.
The one that made her reappearance in frickin' Odyssey.
That's confirmed to be Mario.
Oh, you
but
mean
not Peach.
Well, no, like I can't remember her name, but she's in the
Redhead.
Yeah, I thought
Redhead
from a
was
Colleen.
Daisy. I think you had it right the first time, Bob.
No, it's not Daisy. It's a different
not Daisy.
Different girl.
Rosaline is from Galaxy. I don't know if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, she's.
I just know, like, canonically that is Mario and Donkey Kong, but it is not Princess Peach who's being kidnapped by Donkey Kong.
Yes. I can't remember the name. I can't tell you what it.
So it's Bued in a disguise.
Yep, clearly.
It was Princess Beach.
Yes, Princess Beach.
I don't know if you can say that.
I just did.
The cat's live.
So I said it.
Someone in chat saying Rosaline is the OG DK. I haven't played
That does not
Galaxy,
sound right.
so
because Rosaline is implied to be Peach's and Mario's daughter.
Huh?
Rosaline is their daughter?
Yeah.
Sure doesn't look like it.
No, I can see it, but it's very faint.
That's just canonically false because Mario and Peach are never going to get together.
Yeah.
Mario
Always
can't.
Bowser.
Mario can't get it up.
Well, that's what Luigi's for.
It's Luigi's for.
Damn.
I have no idea which direction that's going. I don't want to know. Luigi's got his ghost to do. Doesn't he? Does he save anyone in Luigi's Mansion 1 or 2?
Yes,
No,
his brother.
Oh God, you're right. Oh no, it's all making sense now. Well, what about 2?
Pretty sure that's also his brother.
Is 2 also his brother? Mario, what are you doing with your life, man?
Getting lost in Luigi's Mansion.
Pauline is the one I'm thinking of.
The hell is Pauline?
He's the news reporter in Mario Odyssey, right?
Is it a reporter or the frickin' or the mayor?
Could be either. I'm not sure.
But yeah, she is confirmed to be the one that Mario had to rescue from Donkey Kong.
Okay, yeah, it's confirmed here. Oh, she's the singer. I remember seeing her in Odyssey. No, and don't ever until some actual fact comes out. I'd be careful with that one. They can't legally do that.
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later.
Tell you when you're older.
Yep. Okay. So wait. So Rosaline's their daughter. I don't know, because here it says her mother, father, and brother are all dead.
Damn. What did the Italians do to you?
So Yes.
Let's see.
Daisy's the forgettable.
Okay, maybe I was just reading time travel conspiracy.
You get your fantasy out of it. This isn't that vampire anime garbage.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? Okay. I did. I saw Uma Musume got announced. That was wild. I was always of the opinion that I never thought Uma Musume would actually come over here to the West, but I guess it did. Okay, chat, the tweet is live. Do me that favor and go give it some love. And let me grab you guys today's sauce. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late. YouTube is acting up. There we go. Now I can see chat. Hello, everybody. Okay. Hello, everybody. Oh, looks like dog cam still isn't working. There we go. Okay. Here is today's artwork. Go give the artist some love. And again, how's everybody doing today? We have very little time left on the NA event, so make sure you guys do what you need to before the end of it. Especially, send all your dogs out on another expedition, because they will continue any expedition you send them out on up until the end of the event. So they will keep going, and they will return even after the expiration of the event. You're just not going to be able to like send them out on another one. It's gonna feel great. Yeah, what's the rate up rate? Listen, chat, I'm gonna say this. I find it really interesting that Uma Musume is coming to NA. I also don't really care. I think that's just like me being honest with you guys. You guys know the deal. You're more than welcome to be excited about it yourself. I just don't care. I've never really had any sort of interest in the IP other than the tacit like interest in how it's performing over in the Japanese market, because it's at least a little bit of a bellwether of maybe how other things are performing in that market. But otherwise, yeah, I don't really care too much. I was talking about it with Trubs. Yeah, I was talking with him about it today too. Like I said, it's somewhat wild that it's actually got revealed, but it is what it is. I just like the fan art. Sure. I wanted my Khadroth unit guide on Uma Musume. Too bad. Like, and this is the thing I think is important to say. And I feel like I tell you guys this every single time that this sort of thing comes up, but it's like, I really don't have an interest in gacha games. If FGO were not a gacha game, I don't think I'd play any gacha games. Like, I might have tried them out from time to time, but I think I would have just been like, no, I don't like this. Like I don't like the way that it works. That sort of stuff, right? Because I do believe that a lot of gacha games are predatory. I believe that a lot of them they kind of have the worst side of live service games to me, which is that like, oh yeah, here's all the like tasks you got to do on a day-to-day basis. You just got to keep doing it. It's like homework. The upside is that at least like most gacha games have sex appeal, which is, I think, sadly lost in today's gaming market for the most part. So it is nice at least that we get that. But yeah, it's like, to me, I don't care. Like, I can go look at art or something if I really want to see like a hot anime waifu or something. So it's like, I don't really need to wail in a gacha game or even play the gacha game for that matter. So it's like I said, if not for FGO, I don't think I'd play any of them. And I do think that's kind of why I have such a unique perspective on things, maybe, like why I don't care too much about like the overall power of the units so much as they are in balance. I think that actually is why it's my chief concern in the game, as well as maybe the pacing of the story, because that's my interest in the game. But yeah, it's like I feel like a lot more people are like, you know, frothing at the mouth over like the overall design of the unit and stuff like that, and like how it looks and stuff. And I'm like, I do care about that. I'm only going to roll for units that I find attractive, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't care. I'm still going to like use, I'm a pragmatist in that sense. I'll use the tools that are given to me. So. Is Florida Man paying attention to Game 7? Florida Man is not paying attention to Game 7. I haven't had the time to, and actually, today is pretty rough. I'm operating on only like 3 hours sleep. So I almost canceled stream today, but that's part of the reason that I'm late here. I'm just a little slow trying to do anything today. But it is something where it's like, I think I'm just going to tough through it and just kind of keep going, because I want to at least make sure I get my AP down. I want to at least talk with you guys about a surprise that I have for you today. And then as well, you know, try to get somewhere in the Elden Ring DLC. In the same way, I only play FGO and Uma because IRL interest with my love for Fate. Because of IRL interest. So I assume that's Uma with IRL interest. Are you interested in horses? Or are you interested in like horse racing or something like that? Okay, what was I doing? Right, so I sent everybody out on their expeditions. So now we're down here. Offbeat, they give me the 8 months. Appreciate it. Check, can we get some love? So I think I need to do one more run of Reichenbach. And actually, well, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it because I'm almost capped out. I'm doing this with my non-max Charlie, by the way, chat. All right, expeditions, yes. Saberface only Oku run, JK. I mean, it'd be reasonably possible. The hardest part would be the comma fight at the end, but I don't want to. If I'm just being honest. Like I said, I'll do Oku eventually, but it is quite literally like not anything I'm concerned with. You guys can see I'm thinking we might get Hunting Quest tomorrow. If not, I agree at that point, like Bob said, it might be like Friday or something. It just depends on like when they're gonna do it. We have maintenance tonight, so we'll just see. If we get the Hunting Quest, then I'll have that to do during the week. If we don't, then it's yet another dead week as far as we're concerned. And we're about like 12 days out from anniversary at this point. So we've not got too much longer to go. No Florida Man stories this week? Oh, you could probably get one through. My inventory is full of embers now. Indeed. That's kind of why I was doing it. I wanted to fill up on embers so that I would have enough kind of going into anniversary to minimize my farming that I had to do there. Because I am going to be farming embers at Annie. Hello, King. It's not something easy for me to turn back on, Ice. Hello, Robo. Start grailing Hoku now to 120 to get rid of some embers. Well, you guys know my stance, right? Like, I think especially when we're talking like over 100, right? Like, I think it's much more okay to have a in progress nice, finally, an in progress like grail target. That way you actually have somebody that you can like sit there and work on over time and dump your embers into. It doesn't mean that you don't still like wait to try and handle the majority of it with something like a whatchamacallit, like something like a like 3 times success campaign or 2 times success campaign. It just means that, like, yeah, if you do get full, here's a way to like use them effectively without just throwing them away. And I think that's an important thing to have. Speaking of which, let's go swap my party setup, because I believe the next Saberface that I need to bond, now that she's bond 11, because that should give me enough coins, is now I need to I think start working on her, because I think I got to get her to bond 11. And actually, let's go do a Grail. There we go. I don't know why I was scrolling to the bottom. An Ember trash can? Yeah, pretty much. Kind of like doing them in one go. I don't like doing them in one go anymore. Not with 120. I don't think it's really possible. Like, you can, but you have to actually sit down and farm it out, right? I think the much healthier approach is to work on them over time. I think that actually does work, and it is very easy to do. I'm not going to say that you can't sit down and farm it. It's just one of those deals where it's like, those opportunities where it's actually beneficial to do so are not that frequent. You're basically looking at like half cost embers. And depending on the unit, you might not have it. So, like, for instance, let's take Hokusai. That's all embers. So the most efficient way is 5-star all embers. You're much more likely to get those over time than you are from farming, because you can't get them from farming. So it's like, it's why I would sit there and take the approach of, hey, work on especially the extra classes over time. That's kind of how I did it with Bunny as well, because I knew that was going to be an issue. I don't know if I should use a GSSR for a new servant or a guaranteed NP2 for the Berserker 2 banner. That's up to you. Like I have no thought, because without being able to see your full roster, I could not tell you whether or not one is better than the other. Right? Like, you might need something versus like, hey, getting NP2 with that Berserker is just really good. So I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. The one where we get Sank quartz from how many servants we have leveled? Yes. Yeah, you're gonna get a ton of quartz from this. Hello, TR. How's it going? I pretty much always plan the 120s months in advance so I can get a really big chunk done in one go and only need to farm the remaining embers. Yeah, I don't like doing that, because that makes me over farm. Like, I would just rather like take it as is and not have to worry about it. Appreciate the honesty, thanks. Oh, no, it's fine. Like, I always try to at least, like, if I can answer the question, I'll answer it. But it's one of those deals where it's like, it's difficult when it comes down to your personal feelings on the matter. And I know enough to spot those types of situations. So it's why, like, again, you'll often see is I'll either ask someone a question when they ask me a question, or I'll just straight up punt. Occasionally I can answer the question straight up, like if it's a like question about the mechanics of the game, but it's very difficult for me to be able to like answer a question about your own personal account, right? If that makes any sense. You know what? Let's do that just for safety. Yeah, would you agree that Koyan is more important to get than Bride? Also, doesn't Bride get a raid up banner later this year? I think that one kind of depends. I think between Oberon and Koyan, to me, the answer was clearly Oberon. Between Bride and Koyan, I do think it's probably still Bride. Or sorry, probably still Koyan, but it's a lot more difficult to say on that one because Bride isn't pigeonholed into one card type, really. And I guess neither is Koyan. But if you're using her out of Buster, you're definitely not getting as much out of it. So, like, where Bride is at, or sorry, where Koyan is at her strongest is when you have double Koyan. So, to me, having that, yeah, that can be important, but also at the same time, if you maybe don't see yourself using Buster that much, it might not be that big of a deal. So it may depend on your account still, but I would say yes. I think in the grand scheme of things, I would rather have Koyan first. It's just Bride is very versatile and does a lot of really nice things, and you guys can see I use her all the time on my JP account. Not because she's the strongest necessarily, but because she's a very good backup option for a lot of like third support scenarios. So I really do like her in that type of setup, and she works for arts, she works for quick, and probably those two better because the NP gain side of things. But you could still use her in Buster, and all you're losing out is technically NP gain. So in that regard, I do really like the adaptability of Bride. But it is what it is, right? I think for most people, they're going to want to instead get the Koyan Sky system online because it does facilitate looping for a lot of Buster units. That being said, I think Buster is still the most difficult setup of all the three card types to actually 3-turn with. It just sort of requires you to have had the most done. Like, you have to have taken care of all the aspects of the account. So not just like the CEs and having the support, but also each individual unit has to be at like certain points, especially if we're talking about like needing to use like mana loading and stuff. So that's way more of a thing in a Buster 3-turn than it is necessarily in any of the others. So it can be still depending, but it's definitely a concern, I would say. Cat, does an account need a moon cancer or other than welfare BB? No. An account does not need a moon cancer other than welfare BB. And the reason that I say this is because, chat, the true reason you need an extra class is to kill a boss that is also an extra class. So like somebody that is really annoying. So in this case, it would be an Avenger, right? Something that's just gonna absolutely curb stomp on you. Well, as long as you have BB, you've got that single target moon cancer, and she is very adept at actually managing to like, kind of debilitate, sorry, not debilitate, but like harass the enemy Avenger. So she doesn't necessarily do the best damage. She at least has had an upgrade in that regard. But it's, to me, I think as long as you have her, you're okay. You should be able to take out just about any Avenger boss you come across, as long as you can support her properly. Which again, arts unit, so not that difficult. Pion, thank you for the 9 months. How you doing? And hello, Ashwell. BB's pretty well equipped to face bosses, right? So that's like, I think after you get outside of like having the token one, especially one that's going to be adept at boss killing, I think it's important to basically at least like have that. But outside of that, it's not a big deal. Like I think all the other like people that you would pick up of that class are technically fluff. Now, it doesn't mean that you don't want to like try and get some. Some of them are really strong. For instance, we can sit here and point to like, again, even someone like Summer BB, where you can go like, okay, well, she's AoE, she's got 50% charge, but she's got card lock, and that is nothing that like is anywhere else in the game. So if you want that utility, you have to get her. You don't have to have that utility, but it's certainly something to consider, right? And I think that's an important thing whenever we look at any of the extra classes in that regard. For instance, you could take like pretenders as well, and you could sit there and you can go like, oh man, I really want Oberon, and okay, now I've got Oberon. Do I need any other pretender? Technically, no. But having someone like a Feistion's really nice. Having that single target that can actually 100% charge, it's definitely a nice addition to the roster. Just not a requirement. Best waifu foreigner, farmer, arts buster, single target, or any that I used to the most as someone who doesn't have a foreigner. Yeah. Also helps you a ton if you want a quick loop. Yeah, I agree with that with Bride. Countdown for what? For my debut. Best waifu, foreigner, farmer, arts buster, or single target. The answer for this, and I don't think it's really even up for dispute, is Cuckoo. I think Cuckoo is just that strong. Like it's pretty telling when you have a unit that doesn't use Black Grail that rivals units that do. I might be able to card that. I'm not gonna be able to card that. I forgot about her. Yeah. I think a lot of people do. You'll definitely see the talk of her increasing as we get to like the fall, because people will start looking forward, especially post anniversary, post summer. So Cuckoo's a tier above busted. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I think there's just units that are busted, right? But like when I say busted, I think that's more like a euphemism, right? Like we don't really mean that they're actually breaking the game. It's just a case of these units are strong, incredibly strong, stand out strong. Does not mean, again, same deal that you have to have. Like, I think a lot of people are going to take a look at Arcuede and they're going to determine that, like, oh, I don't need Arcuede. She's not that strong. There's other units that deal more damage than Arcuede. And that is true. All of that is true. You do not have to have Arcuede. I even said as much on the video. But Arcuede's really fun to use and she's really fast. So like, I'm still going to roll Arcuede, and you're going to see a ton of people like running around with Arcuede being like, woohoo! And just like literally like easily farming stuff. Okay. That's it. So it's like, you just have to understand that that's going to be the case. Whether or not you want to be part of that or whether or not you don't care is up to you. Thoughts of the summer will be LB7 themed. It's LB7 required. I don't think it necessarily means themed, right? I could see that being the case. It would be an easy way for them to finally actually do Ereshkigal. But I don't know, right? I think that's whatever it is, I am sure that people will be happy yet again. Like, I think there have been the occasional summer that has not been like as popular as the most ones, but like, I don't think there's ever been a summer that we could even like really say was bad. I think the only summer that was bad was summer 1, and only because of the event design. Not even because like the units were bad. The units are still good to this day. People still enjoy the characters that got chosen. So to me, it's more like I can really only call the initial summer event bad because that's, especially the second round, was just awful. I expect a woohoo every time you get one arc during any. Yeah. Hello, Ern. How's it going? Marie Land, yes. I am happy that there is still enough of chat that actually remember that. You got 100 Tsukihime fans enemies? Why? I didn't say anything bad about Arcuid. Just because I'm realistic about her, like, damage output or the fact that you don't have to have her doesn't mean she's bad. And I even said, I'm going to roll her myself. Still debating on whether or not I want to do an NP5 or not. I feel like I kind of want to, but we shall see. Pretty sure Suki fans would agree with you. Yeah, I know. Should I still try getting a 5-star archer? The only class I lack is a 5-star for. My only strongest archer is Kuro. Or try aiming for regular Scotty. So who do you have for like an AoE archer? Because I feel like Kuro in and of herself is just really good. Like she's 50% charge, right? Isn't she a saber face too? She's not, but like definitely my type. Look, I'll just say this. I feel like a lot of people always ask me if a character is a saber face or not. The only ones that are saber faces are the ones that have the trait. The only one I think that I will make an exception for, besides Arthur, because Arthur. So I usually make an exception for Arthur. The only other one that I will make an exception for is probably going to be, oh god, name I can't think of, Yamato, because literally Takaru is stated to be a saber face in all of the media leading up to the actual like release of Samurai Remnant. And it's only on coming to FGO that Takaru didn't get given the saber face trait, which is just stupid to me. But it is what it is. So it's like, I'm still going to treat her as a saber face, but if people don't want to, they don't have to. They're hungry and they look like a saber. Yeah. I mean, it's wild because it's the same face. It's the same hair, but a different color, the same eyes, but a different color. The same mannerisms, including right down to the like ridiculous appetite. So like, it is what it is. And Takaru doesn't look at all as a saber face to me? How? How can you say that? You could literally overlay their faces and they will look the exact same. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's just a new Takeuchi design. I mean, I could understand that, right? There was a period in time where a lot of us were going to think that Nagao Kagetoro was going to be a saber face as well. But that one didn't get to be a saber face. And to be fair, the reason I let that one go is because that one was only ever fan theory. There was never any statements to the contrary as such. And it's like a lot of people would sit there and say like, oh, hey, yeah, like this not only looks like a saber face, but also that like literally Saber plays Uesugi Kenshin in one of the early Gouda stories. So you kind of have some ties there, but it was still never stated to be. I'd respectfully disagree. I can't see the resemblance. That's pretty wild considering we literally have the artist saying that they were excited to draw the new Saber face. So I don't know how you can say that they don't have a resemblance. Or rather, that they're not, but. But like, I don't know, right? Like it's a to each their own thing. And I feel like we wouldn't even be having this discussion if it just had the trait. Ooh, AFK. Thank you for the 5 freaking years. Appreciate it, my man. Here's to the future of VTuberdom. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for being open-minded. Okay, so I finally did all of my ordeal call stuff. Again, we do have strengthenings and interludes. Interludes out right now that are half cost at least. So I am probably going to do some here. I'm gonna finish up. Oh God, this man. Yeah, I wish they didn't blank our stuff every stinking time. I wish they would just allow us to like pick a pre-done like party. I feel like that's all I want out of this. I don't know why they do it every time. Let's do Oberon just to be safe. Muppet Treasure Island? Yeah. It's been forever since I've heard this. Muppet Treasure Island's so good. Game Press is still down? Is it really? Thoughts on Dragon Catgirl's NP upgrade? I have not seen the numbers. Cough, cough. But like, again, I think it's a good upgrade. Just based off of looking at it. And the reason why is again just because it's pretty much what I proposed they do to Arthur to fix him. So I do think this will actually help. This allows her to be used in the Koyan Skya system. It's definitely a huge improvement. Basically got the gray upgrade. Yep. It could have been a contender. Yeah. I knew that was coming. The fandom walkthrough is terrible? For what? Like, honestly, chat, I don't really use walkthroughs anymore. What's up, Neptune? The numbers seem pretty solid and the secondary bonus is sure nice. Yeah. Like I said, I just haven't seen it. Normally Avalon sends me that stuff, but I didn't ask Avalon this time and I assumed Avalon was busy. So like it just is what it is. I had a long weekend myself. So part of it, chat, is that like I said, I basically only had a handful of you know what? Let's rotate her out. We're gonna pray to God here that this actually works. But I basically did not get a lot of sleep either last night or the night before, so it's why if it feels like I'm a little brain dead to you guys, I am. Like it's why I'm like it's difficult for me to like actually conjugate my thoughts a little bit right now. Yeah, so is it a problem? It's not a problem with like the FGO game press then. It's a problem with Game Press as a like host site. Is that what I'm understanding? Is backup yesterday? It must be having the same problem as before. Interesting. Their hosting provider, apparently, yeah. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if it was just unique to the FGO one or not. But like I said, to me, it's a Game Press is a good site, but it's never my go-to other than for the occasional like mission guide. And I stopped using it, chat. And the reason I did is because now you actually have way more like capability of telling what the deal is in game. There is the occasional like, hey, if you actually get this mission done here, it's technically more AP efficient. It's just usually not a huge deal. Like it's so little savings that it doesn't actually matter. So you can just kind of follow along. But back in the day, we didn't have all the like in-game tools to be able to tell like what to run. So I can understand why everyone still clings to it. You just don't really need it. I've stopped using Game Press for basically years now. Yeah. I mean, to me, that is the best like event guide out there. But I usually don't need to follow a guide. I usually just need to look up like one thing on a node and that's it. So it's like, I don't need to go like follow the whole thing line by line until I'm sure I have exactly the right thing. Moldy, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate it. Nice to follow the guides for mission events. Right. I'm just saying you don't really need to anymore. I like using their event calculator from time to time. Yeah, I do think their tools are very good. I will agree with that. I think that's probably one of the better things about it. But see chat my brain. But like the rest of it, like, so for instance, Game Press's write-up on units is atrocious. It's actually the worst in all of like the FGO community that I've seen. Similarly, their tier list is probably one of the stupidest things I've ever looked at. So I think, like I said, their tools, their event guides, those are fine. Like the actual raw stats of things are what matter. Most of them are way out of date too. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like if you were to go back and watch one of like my earliest like servant reviews, you would probably see that while some things might have evolved and changed, most of the advice is still pretty good. And the reason why is because it wasn't opinion. Like, it was to an extent, but like most of it is based off of like, hey, this is how the unit actually performs, not how I feel about the character, which is exactly the problem with Game Press's write-ups. Moldy, thank you for the 5 months if I didn't say it already, but I feel like I did, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. My brain's just resetting itself at this point. I use both sites, honestly, for different things. Like I said, I pretty much only at this point ever used it for event guides, and I don't really use it for that anymore. Okay, so these are all of my do I not have Kentoki's? Do I not have Kentoki's NP interlude? That's freaky. I do need to be a little bit careful here. Oh, you know what, chat? Why don't I show you guys some Tezcatlipoca? Oh, hold on. Let's leave that the way it was. You have him on JP? Yeah. I did not initially roll for him, but I was forced to roll. And you know what? Let's leave Sweet Crystal on because I have no idea what the hell these enemies are going to have. Come on. So you can see changing your party up takes the longest by far. Forced to roll, yes. I had somebody who donated. To be fair, I never hated Tez. I just did not like wish to actually use the courts. So because somebody donated, I ended up getting it. But there are the occasional units that I don't want that people try to force me to get. And I don't roll on those. People get surprised just how much damage a rash can do when buffed even slightly. Yeah, I like he's nuts, right? Hold on. Which is it his charge skill that has it? No, right, it's his passive. Okay. God, I was totally forgetting. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I just had to double check just to make sure I wasn't being an idiot. Almost was an idiot. Okay. Got my friends list of the 120 Rash plus Oberon and such makes for some ungodly numbers. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Cag, gonna give you 1,000 to roll the cursed name, obviously. Indeed. Now, like, I'm dead serious on this. I don't really hate Ganesha. I do have a little bit of a like bone to pick with her because of what happened on JP, but she's not a big deal. Like, and the thing for me is that like I don't feel like gameplay wise that she's really in a good state. Even after her buffs, she's usable now. I think before her buff, you could use her, but you were shooting yourself in the foot if you did. Now I think with her buff, she's usable. She's just not as good as other options. So like, I don't know. Like to me, if she shows up, she shows up. If she doesn't, she doesn't. And I don't really care either way. It's not that I hate the character. I just don't need her. And basically, don't care enough to actually go out of my way to roll. Right? If that makes any sense. Her MP gain is so shit outside of soloing, and even then. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Ganesh is one of those units that could just be like better and they could do it in niche ways, but they need to find some identity for her to stand out. And I feel like right now there is none. FGO and tank units. Well, I mean, I think tank units are fine in the game. I think there's just a lot of options for that, and some of which are free, so that makes it very like difficult, right? I think if you want to stand out as what is already a niche itself, and you want to like be a standout person in that niche, you definitely need to like do something, right? Just up her in P gain. Hell, they already gave her Sturgeon, but better on Himiko. I feel like even if you up her in P gain, I still wouldn't take her. Like I don't think that's the fix that she needs, if that makes any sense. Oh, a 1 out of 1 battle. We're gonna do that just to give everybody the invuln. Hell, the only really high level tank unit who acts like it is QSH. Yeah. And that's like, I think because QSH exists, it's very difficult to try and justify Ganesha other than the fact that she's permanent. Like, I feel like that is her greatest aspect, is she is a permanent moon cancer. And even then, unless you need an AoE, you have BB. So I think that's kind of the problem, right? Like, you can literally get BB just as a welfare. So you kind of need to outperform BB. And prior to her buff, she did not. It was not a good situation. Which anime are you looking forward to this summer? I actually haven't looked at all. I have no idea what's coming out this summer. Like, chat, like, stuff like that is usually, if I have the time, I'm either relaxing by playing a video game, which is rich because we're playing Dark Souls right now. Well, Elden Ring. Or I am probably working on stuff for stream. So it's like I actually do not have time outside of stream right now. And the little time that I have, I use to relax. I know that sounds wild, but it's the truth. Hello, Residente. How's it going? Many permanent 5 stars, and with how many permanent 5 stars and the spook rate being so low, it's hard to get permanents you want also. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's been the case for a while though, right? Like, I don't think that's anything new. I think it's just one of those deals where, like, the more you roll, the more likely you are to get it. The less you roll, the less likely you are to get it. And because while I am a whale, I do not roll as often because it basically takes new banners to get me to roll right now. So at that point, I don't know, right? Like, it really does just depend. He's got another one. Why does he have more? Is this forced? Fun. I don't know why they didn't go back and just slap the base like support C on everything. We're gonna use Takaru here. I think it's safer. Because he's golden, yes. But there's a moon cancer in the general pool. Yeah, and I feel like while that is a thing that needs to be, that they need to actually, like, they need to actually sit down and find a point of differentiation, something that she brings to the table that none of the other moon cancers really do. Because I don't feel like she has that. Like, even in Damage Niche, she feels like she still lacks in a lot of ways. Oh boy, a single enemy. And I like how, chat, welcome to old school FGO. You are forced to take an AoE assassin. Your first enemy, a 120k caster. Like, I don't know. Hold on. Look at the charge on it. No. I'm gonna need that demonic against him. Hacking love old FGO? Yeah. Old FGO is just a dick at times. I mean, it wasn't like unbeatable. It's just there were times you would go into a node and you would be like, fuck. And you would just have to like either try and tough it out or back out. There you go. That was actually really good in P game. Oh my god, it's single enemies. No. Do that. Demeter flashbacks, yeah. Isn't Georgius' interlude with the 500k dragon? True, but at least like he turns everyone into a dragon. Jane Sky not applying. What extra classes do you think Tamamo could be? Alter ego. Pretender, yeah, I agree with Pretender. I could feel like she could easily be an Avenger. I'm not sure about Ruler, right? Like, I think that really depends on what subset of lore you're using for Ruler. Well, there you go, chat. Takeru looped it. It's kind of dumb, but Takeru did it. We're gonna try spamming. Ruler, that's easy. Make one of the Tamamo 9 a wrestler. Yeah, I'm talking about like. So, depending on how you feel about the Ruler lore, Ruler is supposed to have no design upon the grail, no desire for it, right? And I feel like Tamamo would easily have one. Maybe there's a version of Tamamo that wouldn't. So, like, you can never say never, but I don't feel like she would really be a type of character that would apply for Ruler. That being said, like, we have plenty of characters that are rulers that I also feel like don't fit. So. Sent you Dobrinia's numbers? Oh, yeah, let me take a look. Yeah, against Dragon, she's solid. And I think that's one of the other nice things about Dobrinia. She turns other people to having Dragon effective niche. I mean, in niche at MP1, she rivals Drake at MP2, so that's not bad. But outside of niche, she just... she's not going to do nearly as much. Outside of niche, you need NP5 for to beat Drake in P1. Yeah, Ivan's just dumb. He has been for a while, though. I feel like Shingen just needs more as well. He's another one of those characters where, like, I would love to really be able to root for that character, but like, he just does not seem like he's got a lot going on for him. At least just because he's kind of a late bloomer for the writer class, and the writer's just so stacked. Yeah, I do feel like his design is kind of meh. And yeah, she pretty much beats Europa now, which is, man, Europa kind of be needing that NP upgrade. I like, she's a good unit, but it's just one of those deals where, again, you're kind of seeing the units that like when the power creep really started occurring for the first time back in, like, I'd say year 5-ish, right? Units that kind of either predate that or came out right around that time and have not gotten a proper, like, upgrade have a tendency to have fallen way far behind, and Europa has fallen pretty far behind now. She's a tank in a game that doesn't have much use for tanks. I mean, I think she'd be perfectly fine in a challenge environment. The biggest issue that she has is that you're probably not going to take her, and she's a buster unit. So I feel like if you wanted her to be a challenge-oriented unit, you needed to make her, like, quicker arts for that sense, to allow for, again, that loopability, rather than the issue with Buster is, again, you're sort of stuck based off your cooldowns. So I think that is a natural problem. I feel like I've heard this before. NP3 shooting with only 2 skills. Or Fumakodoro at NP3. Yep, that's a clear choice. And it is a sad choice at that. Okay, we're gonna put the Valks in here just to, again, be on the safe side. I have no idea what the hell I'm facing. The level of scuff, yep. The 4-star general pool riders, most of them suck pretty bad. Well, I've talked about this before, right? I think a lot of people have this opinion that the 4-star riders suck because of, like, for instance, Ushi. And Ushi is a good unit for a 3-star. Ushi's gotten a lot of love over time. I do believe that you could say that the 4-star riders could use a little bit of a bump up in damage. But Ushi's not going to be that, like, 3-turn looper for you. Like, a lot of people act like you can sit there and do it over and over and over again with Ushi. She really can't. Not without some really good card luck. So that's kind of the issue that I have with that. But I'm not going to argue against, like, the 4-stars getting upgrades. I think that's a really good thing. Like, for instance, everybody got butthurt about the Umu upgrade, but you look at Umu and you look at Salter in comparison to Umu, and it's very difficult for anyone to make a legitimate argument against Umu getting said upgrade. So I don't think it's a big issue, or at least as big as everyone thinks it is. Albatross kind of killed every 4-star AoE right out of the gate. Yeah, I mean, like, it's sort of, I look at some of their unit designs and I really just wonder what they were doing. So, like, for instance, you could have made Habitrot, like, I don't know, let's say like a 50% charger. You could have made Habitrot not deal nearly as much damage. Like, there are ways that you could have made her still a good and useful unit, but not like, oh wow, she just killed off all of her competition. Right? So that's why I say that sort of thing. Also, what the shit? There are 6 more enemies. I just now realized that. Most people's problem with Nero getting an upgrade, most people just felt like Nero's had a lot of attention over time. Now, that being said, chat, I hate to pull this one out, but I saw a bunch of Tamamo fans complaining. I saw people literally unironically try to claim, well, Tamamo hasn't gotten anything in years. And I'm like, what? How good is the Family Guy? Well, he's the guy of the family. Vulture's upgrade is one of the best buffs ever. Oh yeah. No, I think you'd be hard pressed to find a better upgrade than it. Like one that actually did impact the unit more, right? Didn't she just get to Mama Face in the last year and a half? Yep. Do you do 500 boxes for JP Lottos? I've been able to lately. I don't always, but it has been a thing. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the guy that has extra crit chance here. Since I'm, at this point, buying time for cooldowns to come back. But, no, again, I saw a lot of people like trying to say like, oh, well, Umu has 4 different copies of herself, of which, 3 of them are SSRs. And I'm like, okay, hold on. How many Tamamos do we have? Tamamo, Cat, Lancer, Koyanskaya of Dark. Oh, look at that. That's 5. Oh my god, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are SSRs. So, like, I'm sorry at this point, and don't take this the wrong way, Tamamo fans, but some of y'all got a complex. Like, dear lord, it's not as bad as you make it out to be. I thought Koyan Sky wasn't a Tamamo. Yeah, sure, and Takeru isn't a Saberface. I mean, like, chat, I'm still going to treat it as one. I'm still going to get excited for it and roll for it, right? Like, that's the entire point that I'm making here. Lore-wise, they can sit there and say, it's not a Tamamo. It's a fucking Tamamo. And all the Tamamo fans went crazy over the characters and still rolled for them. So, like, come on. She's not a tail, that's all. Yes. Let's do that. Just that I have enough. But no, and that's like, I think people were upset over Umu getting yet another thing. I'm not going to say that that's invalid, right? Just that I really don't want to see the Tamamo fans of all people complaining about it, because the Tamamo fans have had plenty, right? Could you see a Tamamo upgrade? Yes, you could also see that. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Tamamo couldn't also use some attention. I just don't think there's any point in like sitting here and trying to point out that like, oh, well, but that character didn't get like, the attention that I wanted them to get. I wanted all the attention on my favorite character. We get it, but I think there's room for both. And as the only thing that I have issue with at this point, it's that we actually are at each other's throats over these sorts of things. We shouldn't be. This sort of thing should not be an issue, because we should have, again, like plenty of upgrades going around. The problem is we don't at the moment. But that's not Nero's fault. That's not Tamamo's fault. That's no one's fault other than the devs. So, as a Cleo fan, can I complain? Yeah, but I mean, I think your complaint isn't that Nero got something. Your complaint is, why haven't they given Cleo any attention? Right? That's, I think, the important thing, the perspective by which to hold and to like phrase it as, right? Like, hey, I'm not hating on your waifu. I am straight up just saying, why can't my waifu get some attention? And I think that's a fair criticism. Like, period. End of story. Because I think that is unfortunately the issue that we face. Poor Semiramis? Yeah. Could you give me more Tiamat? You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm surprised we ever even got Tiamat to begin with. And I told people for years I didn't think we were gonna get it. Once Tiamat came out on arcade, then I was like, okay, you might get it now. And sure enough, we ended up eventually getting it. But it literally took Tiamat coming to arcade before I finally like changed my thinking on that subject, because I was just sitting here going like, I don't see them doing it, right? Renface fans complaining for 5 years. Who? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think every fandom sits there and complains. Like, chat, if I go more than like 2 years without a saber face, I'ma complain. It just is what it is. Prophet finally requested mod. Wait, what does that mean? I don't see that. I need it in writing. Oh, I remember when people said we would never get a beast servant. Yeah. And I mean, like, to be fair, I said that we wouldn't. Like just full transparency. I said you were not going to get a beast servant, at least not as a beast. And the reason why I said is because the beast storyline wasn't done. And it was pretty clear with how they were treating them up to that point that you were not going to get one. And then Arcade changed that. Arcade changed my stance on both those issues, right? And you look and it's like, we got Tiamat, but Tiamat's not a beast in FGO. So it's interesting. Well, at least like not our playable version, right? But it's kind of why I'm saying that, because I actually do think these sorts of things are an issue overall. But I'm really surprised that we haven't had, like, again, you know, more beasts since Draco. I'm surprised that Nasu is insisting that she's the only one. So we'll see, right? We also know that that statement's kind of only half true. So I gotta defeat Sabercaster Assassin enemies. Chat, what's the other node that's good for drops in Trom? Because I've been doing Reichenbach. Nasu never lies? Yeah. I don't know about servant versions, how many costumes does Umu have? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I feel like all of Umu's costumes are really good, with one exception. And that's the Christmas one? Sorry, no, the idol one. I actually feel like Umu had one of the worst idol ones. It wasn't terrible. It just... she already had so many good costumes. Too Halloween-y. And if you look closely, it really, like... isn't, but it is. I'm obsessed with her Venus one. Yeah, the Venus one and the Olympian Bloomers one are fantastic. So she has two of the like best costumes in the game. And I understand why people are upset that she keeps getting them all. And it's kind of wild too, because I do wonder, like, why specifically Umu getting the costumes? Other than, like, some of them are easy because, like, hey, you know, Extella and Extra and stuff like that. But, like, I mean, there's other characters as well, right? Like, so that's where I'm like, I'm not sure. To keep Wada Arco employed? Well, right, but then, you know, okay, so let's actually give some props to the Tamamo fans. Why not Tamamo then? Right? Like, no. Like, I'm not going to sit there and say that, like, Umu shouldn't get things. But I am going to sit there and go like, it's kind of weird that they don't do it for other units. right? Like it is. I won't deny that there's an odd pattern going on there. You're right. Umu Bride should have one too. No, I mean, to be fair, Bride's costume is the best costume. Like, it's better than all the other Umu costumes. It's weird because we don't pay for them. I mean, I'm okay with that. I don't want to have to pay for skins. I've just said that I feel like skins are the least scummy one. Ashes are best in Fort Jovianus. The blade is best in Sirmium. Okay, I saw that statement, and out of context, I was like, what the hell is Dark talking about? And now I realize. Yeah, that'll work. We'll go do Sirmium. I'd love another idol event. It was so much fun. I would too. I actually feel like it was a really solid collab. Like I can't speak to the recent like collabs this year that went out on JP because I don't know the story behind them yet. They were pretty decent, but I can say that the idol event is probably the most fun I've had with a collab. Like irregardless of like units and stuff like that. Mahoyo collab was A++. I did hear people say that it was like the equivalent of here's Mahoyo 2 because you're never gonna get it. So it's like it was Nasu's way of saying like here's all the missing info. What was your favorite JP event of last year? They asked us that in the survey, and I struggled to find an answer. I did not really care for most of the events. The summer event and the Grailfront event were like the best two to me. And like not even close. The rest were pretty meh to me. It was refreshing having Mabe as an ally instead of an antagonist for a change. What do you mean? Okay. Grailfront was really good, IMO. Yeah, I mean, I think like for some people, if they don't like Grailfronts, that event was probably torture. But for me, I thought it was a nice change of pace, and they actually were doing different stuff than they normally did. So I was okay with it. It's so funny to like look back at the old Disney content and look at like the Disney content that's coming out now. And it's just like, it's so different. The old Disney content was so good, and I feel like you could take any of the old Disney movies and show them to someone and they would like them. And I feel like nowadays the newer Disney stuff, it just like I feel like a lot of people would be like meh about most of it. '90s peak Disney. I mean, like, even older stuff. Like, I'm not even saying necessarily even the 90s stuff, right? Like, there's definitely, like, some of the oldest cartoons. But, like, I don't know. I didn't feel like it was that bad. Oh, why did I take Kest? Oops. Well, this will be fun. The Seraph Grailfront was the most complex Grailfront so far, right? Yes. Yeah, but in a weird way, the Seraph Grailfront, the final Grailfront does take a while, but overall, the Grailfronts themselves were faster than the ones that you guys just fought. Like the Moonsault Grailfront took freaking forever. That was the biggest issue with it. Taking art support on the quick unit battle. Yeah, you know the hilarious part is it's still probably gonna work. Like that's the broken shit with Castoria. Oh, it definitely did since he actually shortchanged it. Yep. I don't think he'll kill now. I mean, maybe with the lucky quick crit, but he's definitely not going to do enough damage to that 100k enemy. I would also like to point out, chat, that my Charlie, while he is in P3, he's sitting on like 646 on his skills or something like that. I had the 20% battery from Ash, yeah. Oh, I finally got the gym one done. This will actually complete my weeklies already. Let's go. Charlie has so many daggers, he is. Yeah, so that's level 6. That's level 8. Okay, it's better than I thought. And that's level 4. Oh my god, yeah. So again, like some units, especially like Charlie and Okitan Saber, like they are new era quick units and their refund is so good that you don't have to worry too much. They usually will get the job done. But if I were to try this with someone like, say, Lancelot Berserker, hell no, I ain't looping. You don't have that last skill max? Get fucked. Creamhill needing a 180 Trom hard is pain. Yeah. I have him at 888 because of those swords. Yeah, I think like I was sitting on him for the purposes of like I just didn't want to spend the QP yet. Because I want to see like where I get Grail-wise plans. And again, I don't really need them. Hilariously enough, I just was like, well, whatever, we'll go ahead and use him for farming purposes. And he's been doing just fine. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't need a second quick saber unite. He was until maybe? He was very unwelcome. I would have taken 2 cream in his place. I feel like it's still better to have the options than not, right? Like, I think a lot of people will get upset when they don't get a unit that they want, right? But I wouldn't look the gift horse in the mouth that you did get. Remember, it could have always been worse. And instead of getting 2 cream hills, you could have gotten nothing. That's the way I choose to look at it, is like, yeah, sometimes getting spooked sucks, but at least take the thing that you got, because you could have gotten nothing instead. And that's unfortunately the lesson I have learned over many, many rolling sessions. Could have been a Satheno. I mean, it could have been a 3-star. That's why I'm saying that, right? Now, chat, don't forget, again, we obviously have just a little bit of time left on the NA event. JP, I'm going to try to do the CQ with you guys tomorrow. I think we have, like... I think we have till the 28th. Which is what, like Thursday, Friday? Yeah, Friday. So, JP, we still got a little bit of time. And I'm going to get the CQ done with you guys probably tomorrow. We're also going to be having an Elden Ring media share night. So, and it doesn't have to be Elden Ring. You guys can make me watch Souls-like stuff or anything like that. But I figured that would be a decent theme for this week, given everything that's going on. Do you think we'll also get a survey in NA? No, because NA got our survey back in January, which is normally when we're supposed to get surveys. JP did not get this. So JP's just now getting it, and it is what it is. If only Maxer's vids were not so long we could watch them then. I mean, wait, how long is Maxor's like Elden Ring video? The only issue I have with Maxor's videos is I feel like I'm gonna have like an epileptic seizure watching it. Just because the man just sits there and puts like constant flashing stuff in there. Which I actually don't know. Maybe he's like calmed down. Probably getting the engine update here tonight on tonight. Yeah, and that's why I was saying, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the hunting quest as well. But it's entirely possible they could just sit on that until like Friday. Because it may also be just pure like maintenance and stuff. Hello, chat. Time we talked. Okay. Time to have a big talk. Close up time? Chat. CAD for scale. She a tall girl. Okay, like here's the base. Well, you can see the green screen's not playing too nice with it. But like she pretty big. So let me try to pull her up a little bit closer for you guys. The hardest part was actually getting the Ahoge on there. Because, like, it did not want to go in. The hair also had to be attached. And then here's her from the back. Zoom out a little bit more so that chat can see. Having to like rotate the stand in my hand. The really cool and totally unexpected thing about the statue, chat, is this. You guys see the pattern there on her tights? Right? It is actual mesh. For instance, yeah, like it's not like an engraved, carved in pattern. She actually has mesh leggings. I did not expect that. And like I got it out and I was like, oh, this must just be a protective coating. Like, you know how they put like little like plastic sleeves and stuff on the parts. And I was like, huh, that's wild. And then I was like, wait, no, that's actually how it's supposed to be. And I was like, oh, I did not anticipate that. So out of all the statues that I've purchased, this one's been the most surprising in that regard, because it was the statue creator actually doing something different with the statue than normal, right? Like, and same deal, like the details are actually all really well done. The cards in her hand are, again, like you guys can see the backside, they are actual jokers and aces and stuff. So it is really like interesting in that regard. Unexpected bonus features are nice. Yeah. So like I'm really impressed with the overall statue quality here. I knew this was a tall statue. I did not realize how tall it is. Okay. And just to show you guys here, let me real quick. So this is the box it came in. Okay, and God, it's freaking huge. You can see, like, it's gigantoid. Very, very nice. Other than they got the name wrong. I don't know why they always get the name wrong. But like the chat, Y'all see that statue back there? That is a 2-foot tall statue. Okay? For retrospect. He is about 1 inch shorter. Like, not even kidding. She is like 1 inch shorter than that. So she is, in spite of that being the Lartoria statue with the lance and everything and her and the horse, this is bigger. Like, Cat has pantsu? I do. I do have pants on today. Well, I mean, they're soft shorts, chat, but you know. Are the cards aces? All of them except the front card, which is a Joker. 1/3 scale then, nice. Yeah, it's huge. It's gigantic. Like I said, I did not anticipate that. I fully expected this to be big. I did not expect it to be this big. So I'm gonna have to like clear some space for it because like I don't have room. So that's definitely something I'm gonna have to do. But it, like I said, I'm really impressed with it. It was worth every penny that I paid. This, by the way, is the statue that was. I'm gonna just be honest with you. 7 months late. The statue took them over 7 months before they finally came out with it, past the original due date. So it got delayed like 4 times. And they finally got it out. And I was like, oh, thank God. Because I was worried they were not going to. But it's really good. Because, like, I have a garage kit of Bunny in this one, chat. And Bunny in this form, right? The same exact one. The garage kit would only come up to, like, right here. Like, that's freaking nuts. Well, I did not anticipate that. Cad builds a shelf stream. It's funny because I have shelves in my garage that I helped build with my dad, but I would have to actually like get in here and try to build something a little bit nicer than that because they're just wooden shelves. I've always looked at like some of the like cases that are out there that you can get, and unfortunately, 1, they can't store something this size most of the time, and 2, they're incredibly expensive. And I'm just like, what the hell? So I don't know. Oh man, I can't link the Good Smile listing because of the name. Got him. Here. I don't think Nightbot'll shoot me. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it can. Yeah, it's 1/4 scale, not 1/3. But still, like, freaking huge. Absolutely freaking huge. And like I said, I'm really surprised. I did not realize it was gonna have the mesh on it, so that's really nice. It's actually, yeah, okay, it does say, it says net tights made with real fabric. But like, I feel like when I read that like that doesn't register in my brain. And that I would just be like, that's not a thing. They wouldn't do that. It's a statue. They did that. So like, I gotta admit, I'm impressed. It's very, very good. But don't worry, chat. That's not going to be the only surprise that I have coming for you. It is the only surprise for today, but it's not the only surprise that I have coming. You guys will have to stay tuned for more. I want to get a Bunny She-Show figure. Yeah, that'd be really nice. Really nice curio cabinet. Nice. Entire shelf is amiibos and Funko Pops. It's wild to me because I see like, you know, a bunch of the streamers that have just like, you know, a like lattice work of like shelves behind them that are always like showing off all this like cool stuff that they've gotten. And I don't really. I just have like a credenza with stuff, including my whiskey. But like everything else is just kind of like thrown together back there. What kind of whiskey? It is Highland Park, and I'd have to go look at the exact. I think it's 18-year malt. It's good. Is it good whiskey? Yes. Cat having normal shelving versus flexing on us. I mean, listen, we each got to have a trade-off somehow, chat. Anyways, let's go ahead. I'm going to start the Elden Ring run here. We're going to play some more of that as I'm going to regret my life's choices. I have started shifting out of, again, stuff like archery, because it's just been... So I have managed to level up some other weapons. I was working on getting some other stuff online. Does anyone know where I can get a Ghost Glovewort for? Because I need to know that. I'll trade you 1 sub. You be funny and amazing. Excellent trade. Deal? No? Indeed. Thank you for the 62 Roxas. I hope you're having a good one. And how have you been? Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm hearing this twice, so this is going to blow my ears out. There we go. I beat the DLC last night. I need a break. Oh, I was saying this before. I actually, like last night, I took a break. I just stopped playing because I was not having fun. And it's definitely an issue, right? But I did level up the meteoric sword here, and so now I have that online should I need a great sword. It also pretty much just instantly does like 5 times the damage of my other weapons, which is kind of fucking stupid, but hilarious. Get your bell bearings for those in smithing stones. I can, but I naturally just... What the hell is that? I naturally just have issues trying to get certain ones. Like, for instance, I have to get to, like, Farum Azula for several of the bell bearings. So, let me double check here. Ghost Glovewort 4. Bell bearing 2. In the corner of Nox Stella Eternal City. Really? Oh, is that the upper portion of Nox Stella? Near the Lake of Rot? Wait, have I? Let's go here. Because it should be there. It's just on a chest. Cat, did you finish that fortress from Saturday? The fortress from Saturday. The fortress from Saturday. What do you mean? Ah, shit. I need to go over here. Wait, I could have sworn I got this. Maybe I already... I bet I already have it. Hold on, chat. Hey, hilariously enough, I probably already had it and didn't realize it. He means, have you beaten Commander Neil? No, I have not. I actually did try to, because I tried to get the Halig Tree Medallion from beyond him. But Commander Neil do be kicking my ass as an archer. And then I tried doing Greatsword, and that also did not work. At least not right away. So it's like, I'm going to have to actually, like, learn Commander Neil again, because it's been a hot second. Yeah, so I do have it. Hilarious. Out of all the bell bearings I had, I actually already had that one. Y triangle, then square X. I never knew that.
Greeting, are you here for speed?
I never knew that. Thank you. Every once in a while, you find something like that, and you're just like, what the shit? Yeah, so I was leveling up San Andreas here. I want to see how San Andreas be doing. So we're not gonna give him the ghost yet. You know what? Let's go see if we can take on Commander Neil. You could also mark bonfires, then do 2 times triangle. Really? I learned something new? Yeah, I never knew that. Shield bash, huh? That's a much heavier shield, the other one there, and I'm not sure it's actually worth. Take off the archery ones. Give me that, because that should help with frostbite. Although, vastly raises robustness. Is robustness the one? Yeah, okay. So we'll do that. Let's get rid of the extra stuff there. Actually, I should have enough to summon. I've been using Mimic Tier for so long that, like, this is gonna be the first time in this run that I have to actually summon someone other than Mimic Tier. Summoned Mimic Tier, god damn it. I fucking hate Nile. Yeah, I thought I was gonna summon Andreas. And then I summoned Mimic Tier. That's the first time I've died before the Mimic Tier in this fight. Niall's such a bastard. He really is. He just spams lightning and frost the whole freaking time. Yeah, I totally forgot to switch. So let's try, because I have no idea how he's gonna be. And that's why I was immediately like, oh, that also used HP to summon. That's weird. This is also, and I was pointing this out earlier, like, this is one of the longer runbacks in all of Elden Ring. Like, most Elden Ring bosses just straight up have an actual, like, thing right outside. Oh, what? I can't? I don't know how you were outside of that, but okay. Oh, okay. Still killed me. FP cost is huge on that one, unfortunately. Is it really? God damn, dude. Like, I feel like a summon should just take your max FP if you don't have enough FP. It should still be usable, though. It's 111. That'd get me to 95. Come on, man. That means I just leveled it for no fucking reason. And that is deeply concerning, because I totally forgot that that's the thing. Drink the physic and then summon? Yeah, that's a good point. Let me see what I can do with the physic. Wait, no, not the flash charges. Okay, so... Oh, right, I've still got the... God, that's dumb. So, let's see. HP. Half of the total FP. You can do temporarily boost intelligence, but wait. Is in Mount Gelmir Minor Erd Tree? Oh, no. Because I gotta go kill the fucking swirly dragon bullshit thing, right? Quick FGO question. You said making a blue apple is a waste of a seedling. Yeah, not always. When you get the chance, could you explain? I know you're in Elden Ring part of the stream. Sure. Yeah. Let me try, chat. I'll see. I'll see if I can just shoot him from afar. If that works, then we'll do that. If that doesn't work, then we're fucked. Blah 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 blah. I did get, so there's Arrow Reach, Arrow Sting, and the new one from the DLC, which is Soaring Sting, which is both Reach and normal attack, and it does appear like it stacks. So that's really, really nice. It definitely is going to help out the arrow damage overall. But yeah, so using... Like, making a blue apple is not a waste. You just only want to make a blue apple when there's nothing else to do. Like, so there's no half-cost campaign. You've done all of your strengthenings and interludes. And, like, the only thing you would be doing is going and farming a free quest. That's usually the better time to go ahead and do it. Booped your snoot, big boy. And we're running. And we're running. But it's still perfectly okay to make them. I would just tell you, don't just make them just to not have to play the game. Right? Like, still do your 3 runs a day. How did that miss? Okay, I got him. My God, he is fast. He's kind of stuck. Never mind. He's no longer kind of stuck. I'm gonna keep my distance. Cause big boy be angry. I can't believe he came all the way up here. I can't believe he did. Like, holy shit. Oh, bro, fuck off. Fan daggers. Never seen him do that either. Sometimes enemies, so not only do we know that enemies get more aggressive as they get less on health, they will actually start, like, trying to get you, right? But sometimes you'll see enemies that will go like outside the bounds of their limited territory if they do a specific attack, and then if they judge that they are close enough to at that point. I'm just grabbing all the stuff that's down here since I wouldn't come down here otherwise. Interesting though, because I think I've done every other Erd tree. Like, I think he was the last one, which is freaking hilarious because I totally forgot that Erd tree was even there. Hello, Fox. How's it going? Reminds me of the one dragon that the knight fought the other day. Did you do the Erd tree on the mountaintop? What do you mean? Talking about this? Or are you talking about... Nope, I did that one. Yep, I did that one. Yeah, that was the one I did literally earlier today. Oh wow, only worth 18,000 souls. What a waste. Hold on. So that's it. So I should be able to pop that, you're saying. Okay. You know what? Let's see, because I won't need the heal then. Restores HP when near death. Is that a delayed effect? Yeah, I agree, Opaline. Significantly... I'm assuming it triggers when you're near death. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering. Okay, now let's switch. All right. Hey, what's up, Win? How you doing today? Let's try this again. my god. What? Huh? How did I suddenly take a shit ton of damage? Did I like get clipped from attacks being made against the other dude? That's freaking wild. I think the whirlwind from the shield guy hit you? Yeah, it must have, because like all of a sudden I looked up and I was dead and I had no health and I was like, what? God, Nile just hurt so fucking much. Oh, good, I got him. I was about to say, I was like, holy shit, did he cancel my fucking attack? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so he was at least tanky enough to be able to, like, take the blow. He was still getting curb stomped, and it literally took me getting in there and, like, actually staggering Nile to even have a chance. Okay. Wait, what was the veteran? Oh, right, that's also a fist weapon. Storm kick. I like low-key want to see this, chat. Yeah, I also got the bear claw. The bear claw is a pretty fun one. Clinging bone, lifesteal fist. Yeah, I heard that's kind of strong. Is that it? Bro, that is such a neutered version. Holy shit. You have to follow up? Oh, okay, hold on. So wait, what is it? God damn it. Follow up with a strong attack. Okay. Okay, better. Still not the best. Because I could see that being really easy for a, like, boss to interrupt, right? At least Nile gave me some good souls. The right to bear claws? Yes. Wow, I still need even more. Holy crap. Well, We're now at the point where like leveling up is kind of garbo. I don't level up even with the amount I get from a boss. Yep. Something Halig tree. All right, so now I think I go to the grand lift, right? And then don't I like assemble the bullshit chat? I assemble the Triforce. Boy, secret medallion. Ooh. Okay. You know, it's supposed to mean that they're barring the way, not granting passage. Hidden path to the Halig tree. Wait a minute, why is there a statue of America here? I'm gonna put on my comfort safety bow. For reasons. Huh. Oh my god. Fucking hate those things, man. This is why I use arrows against them. The Oompa Loompa strike again. Yeah, I don't care the build. I kill them with extreme prejudice. Let's not be up there. I got my runes back. I don't know what that is, but it's targetable, so. Let's attempt murder. That's a cool trick. Is that an octopus? Really remember how to kill them. I remember like you stab them in the beak and it does a shit ton of damage, but I don't remember how they actually like die. You can cut the legs, can you? I don't think that's worth dealing with. Because he's just, I can't get in there to get behind him. To circle around back. Wait. Oh my god. Yeah, like I can't see the fucking arms. Good God. Do a follow-up input of the Ash of War CAD? For what? You're talking about just for the charge? Okay, there's one down. Two. Ever think NPCs be sitting there watching their allies die, but they know that they're not allowed to have aggroed yet, so they're like, it's like the meme of the one dude from The Punisher where he's going like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no, 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 no. No, I know about it. Ash. Got him right when he changed direction. Oh, that reminds me. We can use that dude's armor to get back to full now. And then, since I'm not at full, there's something else. I wonder if heal over time affects stack. Well, it didn't matter. Holy shit, man, guy in Sector 4 just got shot. Yep. Yeah, like you know they see it and they're just sitting there and they're just like, "Oh god, please no, not me. Please not me." Okay, now where the hell is my... Literally yet another place here. Do I want more decks? Do I want more vigor? Vigor. Hi. Missed me with that shit. Okay, this will help me keep my way. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Thank God. I thought I was done for. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to find half the graces here. Like, they're not terribly impossible, but you just like literally can't see. And I just happen to be stumbling across them. I'm sitting on 53. Wait, you realize then that that's less impressive. That I've done everything with only 36. You've done everything with 53. Okay. Oh, I remember this place. This is the place of the hidden assassin dudes. Redina, a liturgical town. I now like don't trust the FromSoft devs, because anytime you see one of these towns, it's a fucking death trap. Like, there's only 2 of them in the game, and one is full of invisible mages that will snipe you. The other is full of invisible assassins that will murder you. There's just no in between. All right, now chat, I gotta solve the puzzle to go into the Halig tree, right? Isn't that the way it works? Yes. And like, Don't I need like 3 keys or something? Or is that the other town that I'm thinking of? Also, don't die while solving. Right, yeah, that's also an issue. 3 lanterns active and close. Okay. Figure let's go do the Erd tree here. Sir, please take your seat. Thank you. You know what? Just to be safe, chat. Okay, it's that one. Is there not an enemy here? Ow. Okay. Truly accurate archer? Yes. God, I hate those things. I remember what the hell the enemy at this Erd tree is. There he is. He is shredding as much as my dude is shredding him. Like, good lord. I don't know if that's because my guy just wasn't able to block him, or if, like, it was that, like, rot shit. Okay. Now shoot the wings off the fly? I mean, I could if it were unaggroed. Not while it's aggro. Okay, so I gotta do this without dying, which means shield time. Four lanterns. Oh wait, is it like not a thing until I like? The shadow side of the city? Wait, what do you mean? Light the four fingers in the Evergirl. Oh man, I actually have a ton of Shimata. I hate that you can't, like, see them. Wait. Wait, no, I can. Isn't it this chat? No. There is a torch that allows you to see them. I just don't remember if it's this. Sentry torch? Oh! I want to leave. He literally couldn't finish me. Dude, those guys are tanky though. Holy shit. Like, okay, so wait, where's the merchant for the sentry torch? Wait, really? That dude? Holy crap. Not bad. Oh, fuck off. Got him. Whew. I needed the 7,000 souls. So that's why I like just ran and got that. So it's this dude. Can I go get your souls from the town? Oh, can you actually? Nice. That I was worried about that. So yeah, if that's the case, then I don't have to worry too much about losing my souls.
Well, divorce.
Yeah, the problem is, if I remember correctly, I think you still can't like you can only see them from a certain distance, which is kind of oof. Wait, what? That's weird. You know what though, chat? Let's at least spin down what we can. Black Knife Assassin in this town is a pain to deal with. Yeah. Oh, is there only the one? Is that all it is? Because I thought it was multiple, if I remember correctly. Three if you count the front area one, that's what I thought. Behold, chat, sexy midriff. So I still just don't know where I'm headed. Hey Snooze, how's it going? Okay. Wait, so she was right on top of that building where I was. I'm just... Chad, if I hit him, does that go weapons hot? And then, like, the other assassins know? Fuck. Okay, so there's one there, and one there. The real problem is, unless there's a ladder on the back side, I don't see how the fuck you get up to that. There is. Okay, so that's two. I know the assassin, like, stalks the inner part of the town, too. Okay. Wait, chat. Oh, he's right there. There's one there, so I'm gonna save that for last, because that's like a dead sprint. So then I gotta get to the other roof. Bitch ads are getting really bad. I mean, they have been for a while now, right? I don't know how the fuck he found me. Oh my god. They do not give up. Okay, so how do I get up this thing? No! Oh, fuck off! What? Oh, no! I almost had it. Thank you? God, they do not relent. I don't see the way up. What? What is that tracking? Fuck off! Remember the first ladder in Bell Tower? Parkour from there? No, I don't see how I get up to it. Like, that's the issue. I saw there was another ladder, like, over on the other side. But see, like, I can't get up here that way. So, like, there's a ladder here, but I can't get to this. And I tried. See the stairs? There's a ladder? Wait, what? What do you mean? Where you climbed up the first time and asked about shooting the guy. You're talking about... Forgot about that one. Okay. No. I hate the layout of this place too. Oh, nice. Now we got fashion souls. Oh my god! Why do you have to turn it like... I actually don't understand why it's like blocked off inside of here. To me, that makes zero sense. It's just annoying. Leveling endurance to 99 to wear most armor without having to worry about carry weight. Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like that won't cut it really for the DLC, right? Like, you could do that, but you'd have to have such insane stats. Wait, chat, is it already lit? Do I get credit for the ones that I already did? They're active, they don't reset? Oh, motherfucker. I knew it. Now this is difficult. Because she's seen me. So... Yep. It's such bullshit. You only have to light them once per playthrough. Okay. You can drink flasks on a ladder? I mean, I don't think it would have helped. I would have gotten no progress. Just straight and jump over the thing? Well, the problem is there's a NPC that stands right on this roof. Like literally right there. Like I can try, but I hope she doesn't see me. Thank God, she dumb. Wait. Huh? Huh? I don't understand. Oh my god! What the fuck? Like, how am I supposed to do anything about that? It doesn't seem like you can actually stealth it. Which is wild, because I know I've done this before. Also, like, I don't recall ever having this much difficulty with it. Fuck off, game! Yeah, I feel like this is not the intended way. I mean, maybe it is, but like... I'm also not really sure how I aggroed. Like how I got seen in the first place, you know? I'm gonna have a difficult time sniping them because, like, they can just kill me, and that's kind of bullshit. Like, I have to get to a vantage point where they can't. Which maybe if I go higher up, I hate the fact that they put that door there. That's beyond dumb. Like, maybe from the bell tower, but the problem is, and this is one of the things I, like, low-key hate about the Souls games, archery, like, for instance. Like, if I try to, like, shoot over this, it might just hit that. Like, and you'll just be like, oh, okay, I'm just dead. Where are my Souls game? Now, the good news is I don't think the assassins can climb the ladders. I don't think. Because in all that time, they never killed me. They never got to me. So, it may be the case of, they're too good at archery? Yeah. I just don't know how I would get up the thing, right? Oh, she actually de-aggroed. Holy hell. That will work. Now the problem is, where the hell is she? Oh, that'll work. I like how she can't see me, but she still took the shot. Okay, they all appear to be knocked off the roofs. Unless there's another one. I feel like there almost had to be. Stealth run? No. Stealth is putting an arrow between someone's skull? Like, that's just wild that they de-aggroed after you hit them. I haven't seen that be a thing before. Normally the things just get angry and proceed to pelt you for like 2 hours. Finally, the Halig tree. And now I should be able to get the Halig tree medallion, I think. Or not medallion, the, Oh, yes, my least favorite area in all of Dark Souls. The Halig tree branches. They're just slow and painful. At least they'll be the easiest on this run, since I actually have archery. That feels satisfying. You can't doot if you're dead. Okay, no, actually, that's incorrect. Skeletons can definitely doot, chat. That was a whiff. God, that is just so satisfying. Oh. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, there's some paths you can go by, others not. Oh, that's a big boy. Okay. The horn is busted 2 on faith builds. Ah, yes, the envoy crown. It's perfect. I'm just kidding. I need the strength. Huh. I feel like that's bait. You motherfucker. Alright, we sprinting. By the way, chat, hope you don't have a problem with heights. Okay. Yeah, this thing is gonna cost me at least 3 Estises. I always forget about that thing. I always forget about that. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude! Fuck off! Wait, yeah, okay. I was gonna say. Alright. Jesus. Hey, isn't that where you have to run or yeah. I have not actually properly done the Halig Tree. Normally this is where my runs end because I just get bored with the game. And yet, like, here we are. Actually, how much do I need to level up? Um, 300 there. 117? 117. Sorry. 17,300. Okay. Be enough. Take the extra health rather. Dear God, it's the only thing keeping me alive at this point. Forgot about him. At least... God, they move like really fast and then really slow. Did they come from above? Oh, you're so close. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Gonna have to let him fall off. Or not? I think I might throw one of my perfumer bottles back on. You're baiting the thing to die? Well, to be fair, it was camping the top of the ladder, so I kinda needed it to. Go. Earl Drake Talisman, let's go. Okay. Now, chat, if I miss something important, just let me know. Because, like I said, I am not familiar with this area. Woo! Okay. Got him. Well, that'll work. Saw that bullshit. Trying to just bait my ass. I love the perfume weapons. They're really cool. It's really odd to me because it does feel like maybe the damage is lacking in some way. But like, oh my god. Huh? Yo. I don't like that I keep hearing footsteps, chat. that a fucking Lionel? Oh my god. Oh, no wonder I'm getting attacked from there. What? Oh no. Woo! Is not what I meant to use. Any others? Anyone else? Any divers? Like lemmings on a bridge? You're so close. You almost have me. Come on. Chat, do you like my nose? Be honest. Okay. A little crooked, but otherwise okay. Well, I'm thinking of becoming a locksmith. There's not really anything you can do with that. I wish you could like push them back off of the ladder. That would be pretty ideal, but I don't think that like that's an attack that can actually be done. Really need him to get away from that ladder. Got him. Go. The hell was the point of this? Why am I in combat? Why are the mushrooms trying to kill me, chat? This is the worst acid trip ever. Supposed to jump onto this? Oh, that worked. Looks more like this is supposed to be a path to come down here. It's Elden Ring, everything's trying to kill you. That's true. Wait. Ah, the cheese. I mean, he knows, chat. He knows. Damn. Yeah, screw actually fighting a Lionel. You can see, it still took like 4 or 5 shots. Fuck off, game! Come on! I really thought it was gonna end, nor did I think it would kill me. I did not think it would deal that much damage. Now I gotta kill him again. Thankfully, it doesn't look like I gotta deal with those other idiots. How am I facing backwards? Dude! No fucking way! I can't believe that. What? How did you even move around that fast enough to pull that off? Dude, I'm dead. Good God. Come on. Like, I cannot keep them from just lunging through. There's so damn many of them, and they actually time it in between the attacks. I don't know what that was. I got like tangled on him in midair. So I'm just gonna resign myself to not giving a shit about the souls. Misbegotten shortbow? Apparently I'm fat rolling now, too. Jesus. Was there any reason to go down? Oh my God. I can't even like... I can't even run. Okay. What? Okay. Huh? Hey Neo, thank you for the 61. How's it going, bud? Oh, good. Aeonian butterfly. God, the reach on this thing's great. That's what I should have been doing for the pack instead of the... The fuck are you? The hell is that thing? Okay. Really, they're annoying. I hear it. I do not see it. Okay. Okay, so it's in there. Is that a shortcut? No, just closed doors. Sit in the corner and infinitely summon a Crucible Knight until you figure it out. It will just summon it. That's right, I forgot about that. Imagine being like, oh, I finally killed it, and then they're like, what do you mean there's another? Why is there a second one? Uh-huh. Got it. I'm not sure that was really worth. Like, I got the dude and it paid off, but feels like it easily might not have. Dude, stop attacking for like 1 second. Jesus Christ. I gotta love mages, right, chat? You fucking turned? Fuck you. God, they were friggin' beefy. I have no idea why they had so much health. Well, actually, I say so much health. It was like my arrows were just not doing damage to them, which is kind of whack. Okay, does that go up or down? It goes up. Where does this go? Ah, this is the first Haligtree thing. Okay, so that's got to be a boss. Which, I don't know that we have the time for that. Yeah, okay, we're already over time, chat. So, to be continued. But, yeah. I know this isn't the DLC. Sorry, I'm just trying to go get something to help me in the DLC. But, let me see who all is on tonight. See if there's anybody I can spread some love to. Let me send you guys over to Mr. Fox. He's on tonight, doing some FGO. again, I'll be back tomorrow. Chat, we got the JP CQ tomorrow. We're also going to be doing media share night for a little bit of a change of pace. Hoping to make it a like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Sekiro, whatever themed one. I will ask to try and keep the videos relatively smaller, but I might make an exception if it's a good enough video. It just depends. So anyways, I hope you guys had fun. I will see you guys later. And yeah, don't forget, we got maintenance tonight. So go give Fox my love. Have a good one.